Hi, it's Karen with the Star Card Tarot, coming with some tarot messages. Oh, there we go. Just gonna get to it, I guess. Freestyle. It's the Lovers that came out reversed. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so for some of you out there, what's really wonderful, say, with the Lovers card is there's always that angelic figure, which it's always an indication that you're being guided, like divinely guided, to the, that perfect compatible partner at the moment, or something that's going to be very fulfilling. It's like some of you aren't ready to relinquish something. Something of your pentacles, whether it's money, you got a fixation, whatever 3D item or material this is, you're not willing to let it go, and I feel like you're missing your opportunity because of that. This wasn't fully reversed, but I feel like if you just loosen your grip a little bit or change your perspective a little bit, because if your hands are full, you got your hands full of something, you're not able to receive something new, right? Yeah, that song Sweet Surrender came by Sarah McLachlan, so that might be a theme today, just surrendering, allowing. Let's see if anything else comes out for us. Anything else we'll notice? There's a Ace of Cups in reverse and Eight of Rods. Okay, you're not, it's like you're not getting, it's like for some reason you're not getting that clear alignment with spirit. Like when you're in that alignment, nothing can go wrong. All obstacles are kind of pushed out of the way, and it's like it's misaligned. Or you're not looking, you're not having your cup ready. There's a lot of movement, a lot of commotion. There's a Page of Cups reversed and a World card in reversed. It's like your World card is a major arcana, so it's like you're not at the end of the cycle, you're not at the end. There could be messages coming in to let you know that. Not to give up, but also don't be off in fairy tale land. Don't get distracted by illusion, because you're not finished. We'll get some messages come through. Anything more about this Eight of Rods? Queen of Pentacles reversed, the World, and Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, the Queen of Pentacles, it's like that Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like you're not willing to put in the love. It's like there's no nurturing, there's no care. Like it's no emotions and not caring about something. And here's the World card, but it's in reversed. Or sorry, the Wheel of Fortune. It's like these both are in reversed. So you haven't learned the lessons for some reason. There's generally that wheel of fortune it'll change when we change. When we've learned our lessons, you know. And there's that Seven of Swords. It's like saying I feel like the message is saying don't take any shortcuts right now. Like if you want that wheel to turn and if you want that world to be upright and be completed, what journey you're on, you're gonna have to put in the love, put in the effort. Love is the answer, right? So that would be able to make this card upright. So these messages coming through are saying don't cut yourself short. Don't shortcut other people either. Keep your cup upright and fill it up. Get it filled up with love. Something tells me I'm into something good to do. Okay, the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Wands that just came out in reverse. She's covering it. It's like she's blocking it. That's a real simple message out there for some of you or somebody, all of us, who knows, that if you're not in your natural state of being loving and caring, discerning, appropriate with your love, you're not going to get any movement. It's like that queen is kind of stubbornly sitting here. But when you're stubbornly sitting out there, and see, she's also looking right into the cup. She's not looking out or looking at the kingdom. So I feel like there's a message there just to, take your perception and I don't remember what that term is, when you are able to like pan out or like, don't focus so much in on the one thing, because it's preventing movement or action for you. Whoa. The Hierophant in reverse and the Star card. It's like I'm seeing you're getting your healing, but you're not doing it in a traditional manner. Very unorthodox. Also, the Star card represents the zodiac sign Aquarius, and we know Aquarius is definitely not orthodox. So perhaps because we're still, are we out of Aquarius? No, I think we're still in Aquarius season. So, maybe take advantage of that Aquarian energy while it's still here, and not necessarily abide by what has been done before. Because I feel like if you were doing the things as told or instructed, or as like the last guy, for some reason on this one, you wouldn't be able to have that promise of that new day, that healing, that everything wonderful, fresh new beginnings. Your own paradise, right? There's a Five of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands, and the King of Cups. Right on. Yeah. See, often the five of rods. It's always that image of um, people fighting, and they're all fighting with the wands, which are thoughts and ideas. You know, those kind of things. And I feel like this is kind of shadowing that, saying, and it's reverse. It's like, yeah, you know that if you're arguing with everybody else, what their expectations of are for you, of you, you know, all that stuff, you're not engaging in that battle, or, you know, it's kind of, you know, definitely taking time away, and you're wanting to be able to rush in with an idea. There's an idea coming, it's set in motion. You're done with the internal conflict or fighting with others about it. So there's a fresh idea on the way. Fresh. And it's coming in quick. Always remember, the wands, they leave just as fast as they come, right? And there's a King of Cups upright. Yeah, so I feel like you'd be emotionally grounded if you just go ahead with that one idea. Take your idea and run with it. You'll get your star. That song Herman's Hermit came yesterday, and I was like, or is something good? But I thought it was the Beach Boys. I don't know. I don't know why I keep singing it. Four of Pentacles in reversed. Here, that is again letting go of something, not holding on so tight. Here's a clear little message right here. So there's a Strength card. The Strength card, very parallel to the Devil card. It's really about how you present. And the Strength card's always showing and talking about being able to get your lower animal nature, you know, being in control of that, right? And there's a Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's good. It's I feel like for some of you, it's a message about not trying so hard. You know, don't effort so hard when it comes to yourself. That's when we end up getting ourselves feeling uptight, you know, and then it's like a misrepresentation of ourselves when we try too hard or try to stick to too many rules, right? Especially when they're not our own rules. You don't want to get caught in that. So that's a quick message there. Just go easy on yourself, right? That was another one of the messages that did come out. Just relax, relax, relax. You got this. Any more messages or images that we'll notice come out? A little deck or a little amount right here. We'll see what happens. Ace of Wands upright. The winning idea. You've got a winning idea. This is the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of Pentacles, but it's in reversed. Yeah, okay, so for some of you out there, you've got a really good idea, like a really, really bright idea, something that's, you know, really unreal, really good. There's an opportunity for an idea to grab that idea and, you know, start manifesting. I feel like for some of you, you need to get completely over the idea that things have to look a certain way for success. These Ten of Pentacles it's always a card showing everything you could ever want, including yourself and including others. This is really kind of like that picket fence. It's like you got the spouse, you got the children, you got the dogs, you got the grandparents there, you know, everything. You've got a community, but it's in reversed. And I feel like you have to get rid of that idea. I don't know if that's a little bit of social programming, because your success doesn't always have to look like somebody else's idea of success. There's a Knight of Swords, a real rushing in to get it done. Getting in and out. And then there's a Nine of Pentacles, which is a regression. That's a 10 and that's a 9. It's almost like I'm thinking that, you know, in order to keep this idea, get it going, get it off the ground, and the action and the manifestation of it, you got to let go of the old ideas or your old goals or whatever. Maybe it's somebody else had goals or ideas for you. I feel it's, yeah, social programming. You need to rush on it, and you'll end up at the, or sorry, this is the 7 rather, but still it said regression. Because you'll still, the nice thing about the 7, kind of like the harvester waiting for the harvest. And, you know, while you don't have all of the pentacles, there's one that's ripe and ready that you've harvested. And we're always looking at this guy, he's checking it out. He's looking at what's to come. He might be, you know, and also for some of you to prepare for, make way, prepare for your harvest, whatever it is that you have to do. Get yourself ready, because it's coming, but it's coming in your own way, not this old way. Still look at this little stack here that popped out. Anything else in here? Let's do a whole line. So there's a 3 of Swords, 9 of Cups. So I feel for some of you, you were really disappointed about something, about how others acted or another person acted, or even how you acted. There was some big disappointment, and it's left you at the 9 of Cups, which is one person enjoying the emotional fulfillment, but you'll notice there's not another partner there. It's just that one person. It's like, it's got a kind of a little bit of a smug look. Kind of like, fine, or whatever, right? But you're not moving on from that. There's a transformation to happen. Transformation, like the Death card, is simply the end of an old cycle, so you can start a new cycle, you know, or get on a new path. And it's about not having to do the heavy work, not being all stressed out, like not doing everything one-sided. And perhaps things felt really one-sided with that 3 of Swords. And then you're just sitting there acting like, oh, I'm fine, when really you're not fine, and you haven't moved on from it. But if you can use that situation to transform yourself, transform the, you know, be open to what comes next, You won't be having to do all of the hard work by yourself. You wouldn't be the only one having to put in the energy. You'd be coming out of a lot of stress. Yeah, here's the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, because you don't want that, see? You don't want to be looking like this. You want to have that partner or others with you, and this one here is showing that 9 of Pentacles in reverse, so you wouldn't have to put up with that. It takes a judgment call. It takes looking at yourself thoroughly and being honest with yourself, right? Honest. We can sit there and fool others. Oh yeah, I'm fine, things are great. Oh, just to preserve our ego or preserve how things appear. But you need to be honest with yourself, and you can have your transformation. Right on. And I'll do one more. Sweet surrender. There's a Queen of Wands upright and the Temperance card. Hold on to your ideas. You won't have to struggle with your ideas. You can sit comfortably. The Queen's holding the sunflower, and that's, it's reminding me for some reason of like a happy place. So whatever it is for you as the individual that makes you happy, stick to your happy thoughts right now. Temperance is a lot about finding the solution. I think about like when people are cooking, or a scientist where they got to pour, or an alchemist, pouring a solution back and forth, just getting that right recipe, just getting it just right. And the Queen is looking over to the Temperance, it's like looking into the future. So even if your ideas are very vague or they're not finessed, I feel like this is a nice message that if you firmly plant yourself, firmly sit with your own ideas, they'll work themselves out. You'll be able to get it just right. All right, and there you go.